Hello. Thanks for joining us again on the channel. Okay, yes, we've reviewed a lot of these. Too many probably, but trust me, this one stands out. It caught me off guard, in a good way. Before we get started, there's a special discount if you're interested. The link is in the description and also in the top comment. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer bought this scooter as a gift, but admits to enjoying it almost as much as the recipient. They describe it as a fun little electric bike and seem generally impressed. The build quality is reportedly good, with everything feeling solid and the fit and finish described as great. While the maximum speed varies depending on the rider's weight, both users have been able to reach decent speeds. A reviewer hasn't pushed the battery to its limit, so they can't speak definitively on its full range, but frequent charging seems to keep them going. The ride quality is acceptable, with the tires offering some bump absorption, though rough terrain can still be a bit jarring due to the lack of suspension. This electric bike shines in its portability. Folding it down makes it easier to transport. One minor suggestion is that the seat could benefit from additional padding. Assembly was fairly straightforward. This client noted the presence of mounting holes for a chain guard, a thoughtful touch for those who might want to add one. The only real adjustment needed out of the box was repositioning the bell for easier use. The reviewer also provides helpful assembly tips for ensuring the tire spins freely and for securing the headlight more effectively by placing the washer on the front of the bolt. The lights are a definite plus. The headlight is very bright, requiring careful adjustment to avoid blinding others. The rear light is adequate. The lights can be easily toggled on and off with the key, and it comes with 3 keys in total. Overall, this client is highly satisfied with the purchase. It's brought joy to both the gift recipient and themselves, leading them to give this electric bike a glowing recommendation.
Cool. Let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer is absolutely smitten with this electric bike. From the moment our reviewer hopped on, they felt like they were gliding. The bike is described as having sturdy wheels and a well-built frame that makes for a really smooth ride. The electric motor is quiet but powerful, easily tackling city streets and country lanes alike. This client raves about the battery life, mentioning how it lasts for a surprisingly long time, meaning no worrying about getting stranded mid-trip. Apparently, hills and rough terrain are no match for this bike, which our reviewer found pretty impressive. What really stood out to this client was the overall craftsmanship. They found the controls responsive and appreciated the clear display. The solid frame gives a feeling of confidence, and the brakes are said to be reliable, making even steep downhills feel safe and controlled. Beyond just getting from point A to point B, this reviewer feels like this scooter has added a sense of adventure to their daily life. Every ride feels like an exploration, turning ordinary commutes into something more enjoyable. In short, our reviewer is highly recommending this bike as a reliable and fun way to get around, promising a graceful and vigorous experience.
All right, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer is absolutely thrilled with their purchase. It's been the most fun they've had in ages. They're loving the freedom of cruising around the area on this bike, exploring streets, sidewalks, paths, and parks. Our reviewer emphasizes that after extensive research, they believe this is the best value for a moped-style electric bike currently available. The construction of this bike gets high marks. This client found the components to be of good quality. The hydraulic brakes, while needing some fine-tuning initially, perform exceptionally well, a definite upgrade compared to the mechanical brakes found on other similar bikes in this price range. While our reviewer is still occasionally dealing with a slight disc brake rub, the overall braking performance is impressive. After adjusting the speed settings following the provided instructions, they've been able to hit a top speed of 33 miles per hour, and they weight around 155. The front fork suspension is described as a bit soft but adequate for absorbing bumps during a typical ride. The rear suspension strut under the seat, however, is a little stiff for this client's weight. The headlight is effective and the brake light shines brightly when activated. Noise levels are acceptable. The gears and pedals function as they should, but they aren't used very often. This reviewer notes that anything beyond pedal assist level 2 makes it difficult to actually assist the motor due to the bike's speed. Regarding product support, the LED display bracket was damaged during shipping. However, the seller promptly responded to the issue and shipped a replacement that arrived within 3 days, which is a big plus. As for the long-term durability of this bike, that remains to be seen, and the reviewer plans to update their assessment after more extensive use.
Appreciate you watching. If this video helped, like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts below. See you soon.